Hello everyone, I hope you're all having a fabulous day. Today I have the best luxury gifts for him under $500. I asked you guys on my For Her edition if this is something that you'd be interested in seeing, and a lot of you responded by yes, so thank you so much for that. So just as that video, I'm going to be breaking it up into fashion houses. I will also be including prices because I feel that it makes it a little bit easier. Now unfortunately, I don't have as many men's items to physically share with you, but I still feel that there's a lot of fantastic pieces out there that I wanted to incorporate into this video. So I will be including pictures as well as pricing so that way you guys can reference those. And as I've said before, when it comes to luxury goods, I feel that they are very unisex. I'm just basing them on the fact that they are found in the men's department. So I hope that you find this video helpful. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. And without further ado, let's get started, shall we? Let's start off with Louis Vuitton. Now this fashion house has an array of different items well under $500 that make fantastic gifts. One of my personal favorites is the pocket organizer. And the pocket organizer is also available in an array of different leathers and different textures, whichever one you want to go for. You can go for the canvas version, which is a really nice slender wallet, which is what I really like about it. It doesn't have too many bells and whistles, but it still has quite a bit of credit card slots going on in the inside as well as the outside. You have one little slip pocket here. This one comes in at $335 here in the States. It's available in a few different prints for canvas, or maybe if you want to go for an all leather version, then this is the Tiger leather, and this one comes in at $385 here in the States. And like I said, they also have a few other all leather versions, and those are a little bit more expensive. But just for the sake of this video, for a little bit of reference and eye candy, I think that the pocket organizer is just a really great wallet. Like I said, very slender, doesn't have too many bells and whistles, and it fits just the essentials. So this is an awesome item. Another one that I wanted to mention is, of course, the clay or the key pouch. I love the fact that this is very, very versatile. You can use it as a wallet, you can use it as a catch-all, or you can end up using it as a key pouch, as the name states. But it does have quite a bit of space in here, and you also have that zippered interior. But because the clay comes with this little D-ring here, I feel that if you wanted to add it to your belt loop, if you wanted to hide it into your pocket and still be able to carry your keys with you and maybe your driver's license or a credit card or some cash, I think that this would be a very great way to go because it's a little bit inconspicuous if you were to put it inside of your pocket on your belt loop. So that's just an idea, but the clay, again, the versatility and the price point coming in at $200 is fantastic. And like I mentioned before in the other video, it's also available in a few other prints as well as a few other leathers, and those are a little bit more expensive as far as the leather version goes. The next item that I want to share with you is not going to be a surprise, as that is the monogram signet ring. This is the one that I got Robert for our anniversary. This is in the palladium brass hardware, and as you can see, you have the Louis Vuitton logo on the very front, and you also have the quatrefoil flowers on the side that I think are very, very beautiful. Now this one comes in at $405. There are also a few other gentlemen's rings that have the same type of friendly price point under the $500 if that's what you're looking for. But let's say you want to go for something a little bit different. You don't want to go for a small leather good, you don't want to go for any other pieces, then I highly recommend this ring. He hasn't had any issues, there's no chipping, and he's used it quite a bit, and it's held up a lot better than I had anticipated. So the monogram signet ring for $405. All right, so let's say that the jewelry isn't your thing, and let's say that the person that you're looking forward to getting a gift for has the small leather goods, or they have the wallet, they have the clay. What about a passport holder for your jet-setting friends? I think that this is great because it's very simple. Like I said before, especially if you have someone in your life who's constantly visiting all these, exotic locations, or maybe they go on quite a bit of business trips and they have to use their passport. I think that this is wonderful because you also have the credit card slots here for a little bit of organization, and you have this little slip pocket on the side. Now they also have this in a few other textures to choose from as far as monogram. Those are a little bit more expensive, but this one comes in at $320 here in the States. So I really like it, and I've had mine for, I believe, 3 years or 4 years, something like that. And I haven't had any problems with the leather or with the varnish or anything like that. So I wanted to incorporate that into the video. Now for the other items that I want to share with you, like I said at the beginning, I don't have them, but I wanted to talk about the card holder from Louis Vuitton. Now that one is also available in a few different leathers as well as the canvas version, but the canvas version comes in at $205 here in the States, and I will insert a picture right now. But I love the simplicity of the card holder. If maybe you're not wanting to go for the pocket organizer because it opens up, I feel that the card holder is just a fantastic piece to go for, and very, very friendly as far as the price point goes, under $500. Another item that I want to share with you is actually something that I got my brother. I couldn't get them from him because he's using them, but they are the monogram cufflinks, and I will insert a picture right now. Now these cufflinks come in at $480, and they are also in the palladium brass finish, and I just really love the way that they look. I feel that they're a little bit inconspicuous as far as the engraving that it has, but I feel that it still has that fantastic quality, and he hasn't had any issues with like too much scratching or anything like that. Of course, because of where they're worn, they're going to have a little bit of scratching on the hardware itself, but not to the point where it's, you know, so noticeable that you can't wear them any longer. And the bonus is that they also come with a small little pouch, which is super, super cute. So maybe they get the cufflinks and you get the pouch. You know what I mean? 2 for 1. And the last item that I want to share with you from Louis Vuitton is an ellipse belt. Now this is available in the 30mm. It's in the Dame Graphite canvas, and I will insert a picture right now. And I feel that, again, if you are looking to get someone a gift that maybe already has the small leather good, already has the ring, or already has the card holder, then I think that the belt is the way to go. And even though I have personally never experienced a belt, I know a lot of people out there are a big fan of the quality of the Louis Vuitton belts, so that's just another one to keep in mind. For Saint Laurent, I also included it in the For Her edition. I'm just a big, big fan of it, and that is the card holder, the flat card holder in the pebbled leather with the chevron detailing. Now, you can also get this in an array of different colors, different hardwares, and this comes in at $250 here in the States. And what I particularly like about this card holder is the fact that you have 4 credit card slots compared to some of the other fashion houses that might have 2 or 3. So you have 2 on the front, 2 on the back, and you also have this one up here. But the quality of the pebble leather is something that I am a big, big fan of. I honestly feel that it's more durable than the Chanel caviar leather. And I don't know, I just like the stitching that it has, and I feel that the chevron detailing, again, just really adds to it. So the Saint Laurent card holder in the pebbled leather for $250. Tiffany Co also has an array of different items to choose from. Not only do they have tie clips, they have these fantastic ties, and they also have the cufflinks. But one of my personal favorites from Tiffany Co is the 1837 business card case that comes in at $375, and I will insert a picture right now. The reason why I'm such a big fan of it is because not only does it have the beautiful sterling silver, it's also engravable, so that way if you wanted to put a special message, if you wanted to put someone's name on there, you could do that, especially for someone in your life who carries their business cards with them, and they just want something very sleek and very, very classic. So the Tiffany card case for $375. Hermes, like I mentioned before, sometimes can get a little tricky just because of the price points that they have, but I feel that there are 2 gifts from the fashion house that have very friendly price points and amazing quality. The first one being the Calvi. I also mentioned this in the For Her edition. Now the Calvi comes in at $335. It can go up to $370 depending on the type of leather that you go for, but there's an array of different colors to choose from, and kind of like the Louis Vuitton pocket organizer, it's very simple. It doesn't have any logos anywhere. Just when you open it up, you have the 2 pockets inside. So whether you want to go for this beautiful pink, or whether you want to go for a blue, a green, a red, or whatever it is, there's so many to choose from. And again, the simplicity that this has and just how sleek it is, I think makes for a wonderful gift. And of course, the price point is very friendly for Hermes. The other one that I had to mention is something that I also got my brother, and that is the Hermes ties. Now, I know that there's a lot of other fashion houses out there that have their own ties, but for the price point that Hermes has and for the quality compared to the other ones, I feel that this one definitely takes the cake. Now, when it comes to Hermes ties, they range anywhere from $180 up to, I believe, $195. They can be a little bit more expensive, but they are 100% silk, and the colors, oh my goodness, the colors that you can choose from. This is the one that I chose for my brother. And of course it has the tag on the back side, and it has the H's on the background. I don't know if the camera's gonna be able to catch them or not, but I just love just the quality that they are. And again, for the price point that they have compared to other fashion houses, I don't think you can go wrong. So the Hermes ties for $180 here in the States. For Burberry, I'm a big fan of the men's slim cashmere check to solid scarf. That comes in at $450 here in the States, and I will insert a picture right now. I really like the fact that this is a slim scarf, so I can imagine what it would look like with a coat or with a jacket or any type of sweater that you're wearing. And I also feel, kind of like what I've talked about before, that the quality of Burberry scarves is just wonderful. They last forever, and I'm a big fan of their cashmere. And the last item that I wanted to incorporate into this video is something that I've been a big fan of. I have given them as gifts, and I am talking about a writing instrument. Now, when it comes to writing instruments, there is one brand that stands out the most, and that is Mont Blanc. And not only do I love the quality of their pens, I love the history, and I know that a lot of their pens, whether you go for fountain, ballpoint, calligraphy, there's just so many to choose from, and they can get quite expensive. With the budget that I have set for this video, there is one that stands out, and that is the Mont Blanc Meisterstück. Hopefully I said that correctly and I didn't butcher the name. Ballpoint pen that comes in at $420 here in the States. And I will insert a picture right now. So if you have someone in your life who loves pens or just uses one in particular for those important business meetings or whatever it is, then I feel that the Mont Blanc ballpoint pens are a fantastic way to go. And again, you get that wonderful quality. All right, you guys, so that does it for my best luxury gifts for him edition under $500. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I was able to help, and my apologies for not having as many items to physically share with you. But as most of you know, my husband is not a big fan of luxury goods, so that's why I wanted to incorporate the pictures so you had something to reference. And like I said before, there are so many different items out there to choose from. These are just some of my favorites, or some of the ones that end up sticking out the most. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already and you would like to, please subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the red button down below and hitting that bell so you're notified when I upload videos, which is anywhere from 2 to 3 times a week. And I might have 2 more videos for you this week. I'm not sure. But I hope you guys have a safe holiday and be careful out there. I know it can get really crazy. And again, thank you so much for watching. And as always, make it a fabulous day or not. The choice is yours. Have a great day, you guys.